I'm Alec Robbins. These are my friends Lexi Langale and Heather Capps. Together, we're going to go through every single Mario game, one by one, and sort them all into a single chronological timeline, no matter how little sense it makes, because Nintendo won't do it for us. This is Mariology. All right, let's get the next game. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay, another new Super Mario Bros. Game. New Super Mario Bros. Wii for the Nintendo Wii. I don't think this is interesting. I think this is just we can put it right next to there, not even discuss it, but if you have anything you want to say.
There's nothing necessarily like super new.
It's multiplayer, you play as the Toads. This is all like Toad's adventuring. He's never like, he's done it in Mario 2 before, but that was a dream, so that doesn't really count.
So is this the new Super Mario that's featured in Mario Maker though?
That's sort of a conglomerate of all new Super Mario.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely closer to the Wii U one, I think, like Mario U.
All right.
And is Bowser still your main person?
Yeah, and Bowser Jr.'s in this one.
Yeah,
I believe.
right.
Throw it up next to the other.
Yeah,
stuff.
throw it.
We don't even need to.
When we get to Mario U, we will have more to talk about, but this one I'm fine. Just
yeah, I think so too. That's smart.
That's fodder.
So
Like
let's
we
put
don't
this
even
one
care
like-
about that one.
I don't.
I don't either.
Actually, I'm gonna put it like it's fine. That's fine with this.
Is there any real big difference between New Super Mario Brothers for the DS and that?
They're different games. They have slightly different power-ups, and the level design is 100% different. They're like
Aesthetically different, yeah, but
they function very similarly. There's not a lot. That's multiplayer.
Yeah,
that was the big gameplay addition to that.
Right.
All right, let's move on. Yeah.
Okay.
From the heavens, let's see.
I still think this. I'm saying.
We'll be moving things around.
I know. I'm just,
we're
I
gonna have
care
like a
about
ton of
this.
undos. Where are we at? We've got, thank you. Ooh, Super Mario Land.
Right.
2. 6 golden coins.
6 golden coins. I got excited for a second. So the Mario Land games do have, I actually still am excited. I love these games. They have a strict chronology here. This is huge. This is the first appearance of Wario.
Right.
So the story of this game, it takes place immediately after Super Mario Land, which we'll discuss in a second when that one comes up. But we'll have to focus, like that storyline real quick. Mario Land is Mario going to Sarasa Land to rescue Princess Daisy for the first time.
Sarasa Land.
Sarasa Land, different kingdom. Princess Daisy's kingdom. That's what she's the ruler of. It's Sarasa Land, not Mushroom Kingdom. They're probably neighboring kingdoms.
But matriarchs at both.
Yes.
That's nice.
It's very great.
Really progressive.
And this game takes place right after that when Mario comes home from his adventure, and he has a castle in this game. Like, it implies that Mario has always owned a castle. It takes place on his own island or kingdom. It's called Mario Kingdom. And it's a little island where he has his own castle, and Wario has come in and taken over. He's flipped the M on the castle to a W.
Yeah.
They get a lot of mileage out of that. I don't know.
I would put this, if Mario has his own castle.
It's got to be like,
It's
maybe
gotta
it's
be-
post-fame. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, he's taken all his movie money from the dock and got his own castle. And also...
We're going to get into sticky territory here because Wario's first introduction. All right, yeah, let's put it here. And we'll move it if a contradiction comes up. We got to remember where Wario came in.
Right.
Because...
But if this is right after Super Mario Land 1, then you want to leave a space.
Yes.
At least a little bit of space.
A little bit of a space, yeah. That's too big. You can go a little closer. Yeah, that's good. Correct. And then maybe, we'll figure this out. Let's go to the next game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many games are in this category?
21.
Okay. This is the bread and butter of the series.
This is the meatiest category.
Okay,
Right.
got
There's
it.
another one that comes close, but this is the most we'll go through in one sitting. Super Mario Galaxy for the Nintendo Wii.
Oh, this is a weird one. No one likes this game, as I recall.
Wait, what?
I don't like that game. You guys like that game?
It's cute. It's a cute
I
game.
think it's one of the best Mario
It's
games.
Okay, out of a lot of these, that is the most drug trippy one out of all of them.
Is that why you
And that
don't
makes
like
it boring? Like,
No, I'm just saying.
Well, he goes to space.
He goes to space.
Which he
means
actually
he
goes
has
to space
do-
in this game. He goes to the moon in that game.
Well, you got to do a lot of training.
He's already done it. He's went to the moon.
He's depressed because he's taking a lot of drugs. I'm just trying to figure out what his mental state is to
Drugs? Where are you
determine
getting
the
drugs
age.
from?
Yeah.
What? Where am I getting drugs from? Like what? You think that's
That's just what outer
normal?
space is like
Yeah,
in
he's
Mario.
in space.
Yeah.
Have you seen like a Hubble telescope photo? It's dope.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we don't know what's
doesn't
out
look
there.
like
Might as well.
I don't know. He takes mushrooms all the time, and suddenly he's not
I don't know if
a
it's
drug
a drug. I don't
addict.
want to.
Yeah,
I do
I'm
not
not
want to call
saying
him.
it's-
I don't want to call him a drug addict.
Okay.
That's just me.
All right.
He's like a square. He would never do drugs. He's such a loser.
You don't think he would
But
take
he's a winner.
performance-enhancing drugs?
Not
to
in front
save
of the
woman he
people.
loved?
I don't
Okay.
think he'd do drugs in front of the people.
Right.
But he would do anything to save his princess.
But see, but that's
know.
Rosalina's first appearance,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Right.
huge. That's
Okay.
that's a big point.
Okay.
Rosalina is living on that star observatory, and she's got like a really sad story about the Luma stars that she
Yeah.
takes care of. And that story is like, I remember being really depressing, but I don't remember the details.
Isn't it that? Oh damn.
It was like weirdly dark
It's
for
like-
a Mario game.
it's-
Could we
She
ask
comes in-
Luigi?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Luigi, do you wanna?
What am I looking at?
The story that Rosalina tells in Mario Galaxy. I feel like it's too long
She also
and
introduces.
not worth our time to discuss.
Okay.
but-
All right. Well, we don't have to.
Well, she also introduces the idea of like having multi dimensions, where she's like, what is it? It's like she's like,
Dimension.
yeah, because she says
Yeah.
you see the same thing over and over again, but it comes in different forms. Because
Is that a
she's
quote?
kind of, like, I mean, a rough quote.
Not a drug-induced state. Okay.
It's space. It's like
I-
theory of relativity. It's
So it's physics.
It's
not
Lexi,
drugs.
I also
yeah.
kind of think the Mario drug thing is hack. I don't even want to. I don't even want to
Wow.
grace it with.
Some people just can't handle reality. That's fine. Well, you
That's
know
why
what?
they take the
no
drugs.
drugs.
All
Right.
I think, just to get this on the board.
yeah.
After 64, after these, maybe like
But he collects. There's stars in this.
yeah, there's stars in this too.
Right, but the stars get dispersed in this game.
You're gonna have to explain that one to me.
So like you have like she's like the keeper of these stars, and at
Yeah.
the end of these games, like that's when the stars go all over the kingdom.
I'll buy that it's before Mario 64.
So
then.
if he's collecting
Yeah.
stars there, the stars must have been.
So any game where they're collecting stars takes place after this.
Yeah.
That's I love that. We'll see how that actually lines
That
up
makes
later.
sense.
Okay. There we go.
There's only one other weird game. That's not true, but I'm waiting
These
for
are
the
weird.
other
There's a lot
one
of
like
weird.
this to pop
There's
up.
Mario Galaxy 2. Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
the squirt one.
I
The
love
squirter.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
The squirter.
Oh, I see.
We'll get there. I
We'll
think
get
that might
there.
even just come up next.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's next. That one's coming.
Here it is.
You want to get this one?
Sure.
Go for it.
Oops. Oopsie daisies. All right. Okay. I pulled it out. New
New.
Super Mario Brothers 2.
It's my least favorite Mario game, I think. Platformer. I just don't like this one.
Let's just get rid of it.
Yes, throw it away. I think it just takes place right after one of like New Super Mario Bros. 2 and
Yeah, just put
Right.
it
the
in
story, the story here, I think, is again standard Mario saving a princess, but it's also got this weird coin gimmick,
Right.
which might be worth bringing up, where most of the game is built around like there's a coin counter that just stays climbing the entire time you play it. So when you finish a level, it adds all the coins to that counter, and it's like there are extraordinarily more coins in each level of this game than there are in any other Mario game because they made it a huge part of the mechanic. And there's even like a power-up that turns you golden and you just get more coins.
So they're
later.
greedy now.
That's what I'm saying.
Or that there's more, or they're greedy, or maybe they're like over making
The economy
and
is-
inflating it.
Yeah.
That's
so
right.
that to not reveal how desperate they really are.
Right.
So they're like, look at all these coins. We don't know if the coins are real.
The Mushroom Kingdom's doing very well right around here.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we are doing well.
The
It's
one-
not a ruse.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's all like propaganda.
But maybe let's go with
I think
it's
whether
real.
or not it is, I think it just probably goes around those games
Yeah.
anyway.
Wait, one point that I want to say about that one,
Yeah.
and probably also New Super Mario Brothers, is that's where you have a more like, isn't Luigi more fleshed out? Like he's a spooky baby now.
He's
Like
a spooky baby.
Yeah, he gets scared all the time now.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that when we get to Luigi's Mansion,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
But you're saying, yeah, we'll have to like.
Yeah,
fit
because
that in.
there's an evolution of Luigi too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
You
cool.
get some characterization. You think he gets like traumatized?
Kind of.
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
He starts off brave.
Let's get a new. Okay.
I don't know if he starts off brave. I guess well
He fakes it
I don't
good.
know either.
yeah, he does.
Super Mario 3D Land. Another.
Wait, this not just. I'm pretty sure. Is
I love
this
this
Super
game.
Mario Bong World? Is this the one where they have a ton of like glass pipes everywhere?
That's Super Mario 3D World. This one has some of those. This is Mario 3D Land.
Okay.
There's a difference.
So this isn't the one where they're dressed up like kitties and stuff.
No,
right?
that
Okay,
comes
that's
later.
later.
That's a solid one.
Okay, yeah.
I really like that one. This is technically the same like type of gameplay. It's the same like isometric top-down pseudo 3D 2D platformer type thing. But the story, dime a dozen, just like the other adventures.
Well, he does music note stuff, right?
Like music note stuff in 3. There's music note stuff in all of them.
You mean like music note block?
Like he collects the music notes, doesn't he?
What do you mean?
Where you like run over like aren't
Oh,
there...
like in Odyssey when he gets all the
Yeah.
music
You can like
notes?
click like find a thing that you have to like follow a line of notes.
Well, not like ish,
What do
but
you
not
think?
like not in Odyssey. Like, aren't there those little music blocky things that you jump on?
Yeah, but those are in
But those are
3
in all
too.
these
Yeah,
games, yeah.
they recur in all the.
Not all of them,
They
It's
recur in
definitely
quite
in
a few
World.
Mario
Okay,
games.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
but not enough to make like a difference.
I mean, we could start talking. We can get into that.
All right. Just throw it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it just sort of. This one's got a raccoon theme, by the way, so I'm gonna put it by 3.
Great.
If that's fair to everybody. Okay. All right, what's our next game?
Do you want to guess one? You want me to guess one?
Play, by all means.
I love getting these games, BB. Where we at?
What do we got?
I'm gonna hand it to you because I don't even know what this is.
Oh, okay. I already know what it is then. Yeah. So this is Mario Bros. 2, the actual Mario 2, only released in Japan for the NES.
All right.
Okay, so it's identical in aesthetics to Mario Bros. It looks the same, plays the same.
The first one.
Same engine. The only difference is the levels are way harder. They're brand new levels. This game, the only reason it wasn't released in America is because it was too hard. They didn't think American audiences would be able to tackle it. So, to save us discussion, I think it just pairs right next to Mario Bros.
Yeah, it's the
Great.
same
Or
place
Super-
as
Yeah,
Super Mario
I
Bros.
don't know what it is, so that sounds great.
Well, it's just Super Mario Bros. Again. It's
Okay.
it's like a second quest. It's like when you beat Zelda and you get to play the hard mode.
Right.
But it's sold as a separate game.
I'm
See,
sold.
I never got that far.
Who did? All right. Here we go.
So cute.
Thank you, Piranha Plant.
Thank you.
Thank you, Piranha Plant. Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah!
The big guns. The Nintendo Switch. All right.
That is like here. That is a late one.
I think it's like here somewhere. We don't even discuss it. We just put it on the board. I mean, so let's discuss. Pauline is in this game.
Right, as a mayor.
For the first time since Donkey Kong. Okay, it's actually there's another Donkey Kong game we'll discuss with her in it. But I mean, it's been a long time.
She has a career now.
She's a mayor.
She's
Right.
a mayor of New Donk City.
Of New Donk City, which raises a million more questions. Which do we think New Donk City is the same city where Donkey Kong and Mario Bros are taking place, where like he's plumbing and going on construction sites? It's implied to be. This game mentions, Pauline says that the festival where you get to like replay parts of the old Donkey Kong game is a celebration of the town's history.
So then,
Oh,
yes.
so then definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So that's just a thing to keep in mind. Obviously, it means a lot of time has passed.
Right.
I would assume it takes place around the other 3D games.
Because Bowser's still going after Peach.
Yes.
However, Peach now has her own objective in this game. Like the ending of this, she officially denies Mario in this game.
Yeah. Oh, she has agency. Yeah.
Right,
She
she
gets to just go on a vacation. She's traveling all the kingdoms.
Right. She says no to Bowser. She says
Right.
no to Mario. She doesn't
Right.
need a man.
So that's like a turning point for Peach.
Right.
Let's keep that. And it's also probably a lesson for Mario that he doesn't get the girl just because he gets the girl.
Right.
So let's say this is the last of the 3D Marios for now.
Right.
So this is when you say that, you mean it's before the play, the team.
we put the play up
No,
there.
no, I meant sports, teams.
Oh, the playing.
Partying,
Yeah.
playing together.
You're hung up on that being later, but I might challenge you. Yes,
Yeah,
though it
but-
probably would be. This is before the era of peace, as you're going to be calling
Because I
it,
would
yeah.
only say that because if Peach has agency, it's like the jig is up.
Yeah.
It's
everyone
like,
gets to
what
go-
is he going to
And
keep
Bowser's
doing
learned a lesson
later?
too.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at that, and then maybe like it's too awkward with Peach.
The turning
and So
point.
they need to bring everyone else and make it like a group hangout. As
This is
opposed
right before
to-
Mario Party.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Great.
Something like that.
Right.
Because they have a party at the end of it. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
okay.
No, I agree with this. I think this is spot on.
I'm going to put this here. Does that look right? Think we can
Looks-
fit the other stuff in between?
Yeah.
Gorgy.
This timeline's going to get
It's gonna get
man,
gross.
It's going to get insane. All right, let's do the next game.
Get it, girl.
All right, I'll get this one. Allow me. Okay. So this one is. Oh! Here it is. Super Mario 3D World, aka
the
Super
cat
Bong
one.
Land. Let me
You
tell
call
you.
it Bongland because there's clear
Because
pipes?
there's
Yeah.
clear glass, like, and then not even just the pipes, it's like there's bulbous round things that the pipe goes off into, and they're all just like cats. I mean, that is so. I know you say there's no drugs in the Mario
I know, you're
universe,
making me out to be like
but-
the square of this
Yeah.
stage, but I don't.
Well, where do you think the kitty outfits come from? Now, I guess that's the question.
Well, where did the raccoon
Where
outfit
do they-
come?
yeah, any of the outfits. They're
but
just
they
magical
all
power-ups.
get the outfits in this one.
They all get them in any game where they're multi.
Well,
you're
he's just
right. You're right.
open-minded
No, this
now,
is like the
all
first time
get
that
'em.
like.
Now
I'm
he's-
just
No,
saying.
because in this game, in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, you can play as Toads and Luigi, and they both get power-ups too. So that's not
Okay.
like fresh.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I'm not arguing that it's like past any of these or anything. I'm not saying where
Well, it probably
it
is. Where did we put 3D
This-
Land? We put it right there. I think we should put, it takes place probably around the same time as
Okay.
3D Land. I think.
I'm just saying that it also happens to
Oh.
have bongs in it.
Sorry, there's before you got me sidetracked with all your bong talk, but this game does not take place in the Mushroom Kingdom. It takes place in the Sprixie Kingdom. And the goal of this game is not to rescue Peach, it's to rescue the Sprixies, which are these little fairies.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
like, they don't come back. I don't know why they're in this game, but like Bowser has trapped them all in little bottles and
Right.
you're trying to save them all. So it's interesting in that like this is not his standard adventure. It's another like Mario Land excursion to
Right.
a different place.
I
So
would
do we
say
think that kind of separates
I feel
it?
like that would make it later, because if they're all working together towards a goal.
Where do we put Mario Land 2?
Mario Land 2 is
There, it's right here.
right.
It's right there.
So,
Well,
yeah,
Bowser's
let's-
starting to give up here. I think that if he's trying to get dumb little fairy stuff that doesn't have anything to do with anything,
Mm-hmm.
this is his like starting to give up.
so let's
Era.
put it around the 3D games. Like he's
'Cause
close
he
to
hasn't
he's
given
close
up.
to giving
Right.
up.
He's,
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna go back and forth.
Okay, so let's like move Mario to the left because we know we got to put Mario Land there.
Right.
So or Mario 64, I mean. So let's like put it maybe here.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
Okay.
That makes sense to me.
And obviously, I think we're gonna have to move this to the left a little more.
God.
Yeah, he's moved on
why
from
is
stars
it
to
so
fairies.
hard to- Okay.
Cool.
Gorgeous.
Great. Let's do the next one.
Yeah.
Piranha Plant's back. What a
He's
treat.
so sweet. Watch out for the fireballs.
New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe.
I know
I've
nothing
never-
about this
yeah.
game.
Okay. It's fine. This is a remake. This is a port. It's not a remake. It's a port of a game for the Wii U,
Yeah.
which was the launch title for the Wii U, the launch Mario game. And the only reason I did the port and not the original, they're the same game with one crucial difference. This is the origin of Bowsette. And Bowsette is not a real character. That's not like an official Mario character.
Yeah.
But what's weird about this game is it's your standard New Super Mario Bros. Adventure like any of these, but there's a new power-up only when you're playing as Toadette, who is playable in this game now for
Right.
the first time.
Also, is that her first appearance?
No, it's not. I don't think so because
No.
there's also like the Captain Toad games, which I completely forgot to include in this whole.
Who cares
Thing.
about Toad? He is
I kinda
a
do.
non-entity.
We'll do like post-its for those later.
Yeah,
okay.
I can't believe I forgot those. Toadette gets a power-up
Right.
called the Peach Crown, I think.
Yeah.
And she turns into like a weird Peach Toadette fusion, which like when they released the trailers unleashed like this weird sector of the fandom to be like, what if other characters put on the Peach crown and turned into a forced feminist?
Right.
Like,
Right.
I don't know if that's the voice of all those people, but
It's probably
it
relatively
feels
close.
Yeah, it's probably close. Well,
And that resulted in like a really sexy Bowser, and I say that objectively. I think we can all.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
a
we can all
very
agree.
curvy
Yeah, we've all seen
Bowsette.
Bowsette.
Yeah.
But what's weird is I kind of thought like, oh, the Mario characters must just accept that that's a power-up and it's not weird to them. But when you beat the game, there's like a scene where Peach sees you from the castle. She's excited to see Mario coming, or Luigi, or Toad, or whoever you're playing as. If you're playing as Toadette, as Peach, there's like a separate animation they coded in where she's like, huh? So she doesn't know what this is.
Do you have a crown when you're Toadette? I mean,
No,
not
when you put on the
when you put on the thing.
the power up.
Ooh.
But maybe Peach is not like aware because that's just who she is. She doesn't have like perspective because it's her crown. So she's like,
Well, she's seeing
what's
somebody like a
going
clone of her. I'm just saying she didn't know
Right.
the power was. You know what? I've gone down this whole path, and I don't think it has anything to do with the timeline. So.
Well, it's important. I mean, forced feminist identity is
It's
like
interesting
a hot
to me. I
topic.
wanted to talk about
But
it.
Bowser,
but
you can play as Bowser in this. Therefore, is that what you said?
No.
Oh, okay, I thought that's what you said.
No.
Okay,
Did I
might
break-
be.
Sorry, I'm being mean. I don't know why I'm being mean. Did I say that?
So maybe
Yeah, I thought you
like,
said that you could play as like Mario, Luigi, or Bowser, or whoever.
Bowsette. I was making
Oh.
the reference to Bowsette, but you can't play as Bowsette. That's Toadette.
Go.
We got
go.
confused. I'm just gonna put it by.
Yeah,
that's
put it up,
that's
put it
After
up.
all
Put
that,
it
what a waste of time.
Put it
in
up.
the space.
Here we go.
I mean, I'm glad that they have an accessory they can all share. That's nice.
Nice.
This is a weird area.
I don't love
we'll
it.
Get into
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna.
All right, next one. Let's do it.
Man.
It is. Ooh, Super Mario World.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Again, though, not a lot to talk about. Standard, saving the princess.
Right.
This is the best version of all of them, if you ask me.
Yeah,
This
but I mean,
is way better than all these other ones.
we could talk about how much we love these games. But I don't, like
So it's at the end of the timeline.
yeah.
No, I guess I'm just saying, like, it's the most fully developed of that. So in
Right.
the timeline,
Some
it
people would
go
argue they like
towards the
3
end.
more. I mean, you're saying it's the best. That's
No, but I'm
yeah.
saying it's the most like fully evolved out of all of them.
It's got a world
to
map. You get to
me.
see the whole Mushroom
Right.
Kingdom.
Yeah, it's the one that most people see. So I just mean in the context of the timeline, I imagine it would go slightly later than
Yeah, I'm
the
fine
rest
with
of
that.
these. That's
yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
Like right here in between these guys.
Yoshi.
Oh, this is the first Yoshi?
It's not necessarily the first ever appearance of Yoshi, but it's like the first time he's like
You ride
him.
him.
He's
You ride
featured.
Yoshi.
There's Yoshi's Cookie. There's Yoshi. There's Yoshi's Safari. There's a few other games with Yoshi around the era.
So he's been tamed now. This is when he's been tamed.
Yes.
Sure. Well, we're gonna get into a lot of Yoshi shit later.
But for now,
I think it would come later because Yoshi's not in any of the earlier ones.
Right.
Yoshi is in this one, so it's got to be before this. I think. Let's put it like right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm into
Yeah.
that.
it's the best one.
Yeah. Yoshi's in New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
All the ROM hacks are from that one, which makes me think if
I think
those
this is one of my
people
favorites.
bother to make them, they want to pick the best one. Okay.
Okay, next one. Let's see. Hey, buddy. Hey, pal.
Cutie pie.
Hey.
All right. Super Mario Land for the Game Boy.
Oh,
And we already know, we know where it goes. We've discussed this one already.
Right.
It's Mario and Sarasa Land going on a fun vacation to save Princess Daisy. And I will just place it on the board. I don't think we need any more discussion. We know
Right.
we saved a spot for it.
Yes, yeah.
It's right there.
And in Super Mario Land, he wakes up, or it starts right at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Two
yeah.
starts with it. I mean, I do want to mention it's a weird game because it's Sarasa Land is weird. Like there's like Maui heads.
Right.
How do you say that? And there's like Egyptian like it has more like Earth-based
Right.
shit going on, but that's just geographical, not timeline-wise. I will say Mario drives. He pilots both a plane and a submarine in that game.
Right.
So he's like into vehicles at this point. Just something
Yeah.
to keep in mind.
And Daisy's also open to the idea of a relationship with Mario in this one.
Do you think so?
She gives him a kiss, and the little heart comes out of the thing.
What a dog.
I know.
All right.
he's like, I've literally been waiting my entire life for this.
Somebody please.
So you think he never goes like? Oh no, he goes back to Peach after. All
Of
right.
course he goes
Yeah.
back to Peach. The
Yeah.
girl's too available, duh.
right,
it makes
all
her even more intriguing.
Peach
She just hasn't been developed yet. Daisy's a little tomboy now.
No, but I'm saying in Mario's eyes, he's like, yeah, I got Daisy.
They do skew Daisy as more of like they play that up, the
Yeah.
tomboy angle.
Yeah. So this is pre that.
I mean, you do know that Luigi kind of gets paired off with Daisy though.
Well, yeah, but it's like, you know.
Right. Like,
sloppy seconds.
yeah, like his brother had history with this woman.
But I've always gotten the idea that Peach is more interested in Luigi than Mario. Like, whenever you see Peach and Luigi, she's way more interested in talking to Luigi than she is Mario.
I mean, I gave you like a weird face. I've just never considered that.
Okay.
I mean,
it may be that Mario tries to.
I've never looked for it. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Luigi.
I think
does
Luigi
He's
it
tall,
is-
dark, and handsome.
Luigi, I think, is the better pick between the two Mario brothers.
To date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's.
Yeah, if you're into that
he's-
whole like beta thing, then yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
I'm just saying, yeah, he's taller. He's more slippery though.
Yeah, you think Luigi's alt right?
Yeah.
No, I mean like, you know, he's like the sweet kind one, but he's not the lead. He's the supporting
Right.
actor, so it just kind of depends.
I think that's what makes him a little
good
more,
team
yeah,
member.
He's sweeter. He's
I
more
like Luigi. Don't get me
yeah,
wrong.
he's
I'm
more
just saying,
grounded.
like his role in his role. in
Mario's
this
got a
one.
big head. I don't. Yeah. All right. Let's do the next game.
It's all important.
It is all important.
Was that me? Okay.
I guess. Yeah.
Allow me to. Oh geez. Here we go.
Oh, Mario Sunshine.
Super Mario Sunshine. Probably among the weirdest of all these games.
Yeah.
There's a lot here. This is the most ambitious like story they've ever tried to do in a 3D platformer, aside from like Odyssey. I think kind of topped it.
Yeah.
But like, just to quickly summarize, Mario is going on a vacation with Peach and Toadsworth, who's an important figure we'll have to discuss, who is like the butler Toad that hangs out, like works for Peach, I guess. They go to Delfino Island, which is a tropical island, and when they arrive there, they find out that there's like some criminal who looks like Mario who has been graffitiing the entire island. And so Mario gets arrested. And he's in jail, and he gets this machine that they equip him with, developed by, and this is why it's important, Professor Egad, who
yeah.
we first meet in Luigi's Mansion when we get to that. So this game takes place probably after Luigi's Mansion. He uses that flood device that Egad creates to clean up the entire island. And that gives us some space. Like, I think...
So they've got to go. Peach and Mario need to be really tired in order to want to go on vacation at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's before Odyssey. I think he got a taste for travel and sunshine,
Right.
and then went really into it there.
Oh, I like that. This is.
Was that good?
I think maybe a little further to the right, because I know we got a few more like Game Boy era games that might
Yeah.
have to pop in there.
We could put him right there too.
Let's do it like right here. Yeah, how's that sound?
Okay. Oh right, I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. I would also like to point out the strangeness of this game.
It is a
It's
weird
the
game.
only. It doesn't it feel like one of the only ones where you have like a machine that's with you the whole time? That's not very common.
Cappy's kind of like that. in
Yeah.
Odyssey.
Yeah, but Cappy's like sentient. I guess.
I love them. Like, this is my favorite Mario game to move around in, because the Flood provides all these different movement options that the other ones don't have. Odyssey comes close with Cappy, but like
Yeah.
that game, whether or not like the level design is good, I love like the controls of it.
The squirt.
It's also important to note Bowser Jr. Features heavily in this game as like a central antagonist. It's like one of the first times he's like highlighted fully in one of these. So we're gonna get into this weird like territory with whether or not Bowser has kids, like, or which kids are his, like the Koopa kids.
Oh, you mean like biologically?
Yes, because you called them his cousins earlier, the Koopa kids, but
Yeah.
like maybe they're his actual kids. There's Bowser Jr., there's Kid Koopa. We're gonna get into a whole crazy mess.
Right,
What's
right,
that
right.
Lady Bowser. Though?
Yeah.
Who's that?
There is no real Lady Bowser, but this game implies like Peach could have been the mother, but like
But no-
by the end it's not.
I
Yeah.
like the. What if
Wait, but no, at the end of this game, doesn't Bowser tell.
He tells Bowser Jr. that it's not Peach.
it's not Peach,
Yeah.
Peach isn't his mom.
But here's the weird
So
thing.
he's lied them. He's always thought Peach is his mom.
Yes, the whole storyline of that game is Bowser Jr. is only helping Bowser because he's trying to get his mom back. They're trying to kidnap
Right.
Peach because he thinks that's my mom. He calls her Mama. Here's what's super weird about this is the first time Bowser Jr. sees Peach, he says, "Mama, I found you," or something like that. And Peach's response is like, "I'm your mama?" Like, she's not sure.
Oh no.
Which is,
Oh no.
that's the only weird part about it to me, is like everything else tracks like Bowser's lying.
How much time
I mean-
did her and Bowser spend in every single castle, every single game? She's just standing there, nothing's happening. I don't buy that.
don't know.
Maybe she blocked it out because it was traumatizing.
Right, like there's a
But-
chance that like Bowser's lying at the end when he says it's not your mom because he knows it can never be, and he's just trying to like break it off to the kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think that
Dark.
definitely she's the mom. Without a doubt.
Definitely.
I don't
I
know.
can't be
There's
that
a-
certain.
Well, like,
yeah.
what's the alternative? Like Lady Bowser, that's just Bowser with a bow on and lipstick. I mean,
We're getting to that later.
Right.
Okay,
There is a
alright.
game that has something similar to
I
that.
think Peach is the mom.
I mean, if there was a kid that came up to me and said that I'm their mom, I'd be like, who, me? I
Yeah,
know, like, I mean, I don't think I've been trapped in a castle for 2 years to, like,
Yeah, but there.
Maybe
you
that's just like the
also live-
response. Maybe she just like phrased it poorly.
right.
Yeah.
That's
maybe
a
it was,
lot of insight.
And again, the reality is maybe it was just translated poorly. That's,
Yes, yeah.
That's really happened.
I don't
but,
think so.
Okay. All right, let's do the next game. Super Mario Galaxy 2. Goes right next to
Yeah.
Super Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, don't
Oh,
even-
no.
What?
Maybe, yeah.
Why wouldn't it?
No, go. I think that you need to have room because in Super Mario Galaxy, Rosalina has that book with all the Paper Mario characters in it.
Are the Paper Mario? We are gonna discuss Paper Mario hugely.
So if Paper Mario characters are introduced in that book because she's reading off of a storybook.
There's another instance of what you're talking about that
Yeah.
might throw that into
go.
question.
Go.
No, but you're right. So we'll rearrange.
Okay.
Yes, I've got a note from Luigi.
So I don't know if Galaxy 2 is supposed to be like an alternate like dimension or telling.
Oh, this is huge. You're right. Yeah.
Because it says that it takes place during the Star Festival, which happens every 100 years. So is there 100 years between 1 and 2?
Because what you left out is that's also the plot of Galaxy 1, Star Festival.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. There's like a theory that like Galaxy 2 is just an alternate retelling of Galaxy 1.
Ooh.
So maybe we put it side by side.
I'm into
But if
that.
it's 100 years later and this is a chronological
That's-
map, then it
that's
should go like
More
bitty
bonkers
bitty
to me
boo.
because Mario's like multiple hundreds of years old then.
Well, how does the Galaxy 2 end? Like, what's the resolution of that?
It's like it's kind of just like an expansion pack for Mario Galaxy. It's the same engine with other levels and like a completely new like set of levels. And they added Yoshi. That's like really the only.
So there's no like difference in character or difference in plot.
There's less story. In fact, they stripped it. Like
Yeah.
it's more trim. So I'm actually interested. Yeah, I think it would be cool to like line it up.
I like that.
Like they're.
That is so cool.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna put them side by side. Can I get a new pin actually?
Here, allow me.
Okay, cool. Next game.
Oh boy.
Coming from up there.
So you or me?
You
I
do
think
it.
Whoever wants to stand and grab the game.
You do it.
I think.
I love standing up. Uh-oh.
What? All out?
We're all out.
Okay, cool. Let's go back to the piranha
This should
plant.
turn brown now.
None, we're out of those two? That's it. We covered.
Yeah!
Yay!
We covered the mainline Mario games. Okay.
That
So-
looks good.
Yeah, it does look really good.